Hello, unlimited friends. It's Zara back again with Q&A about the law of attraction and its application to our lives. Our question today comes from Naomi. So Naomi's, I'll read the question out to you, but what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to break down the manifesting process into 5 simple steps that will enable you to start manifesting right away. Step 5 is the most important step, and so please make sure to stick around to get step 5, to understand it completely so that you can apply it. This is the step that most people miss out on doing, so make sure that you understand it fully. Now, I've created this video in response to a question from Naomi. Naomi's question is, my friends say law of attraction works, but I can't seem to manifest any of the things I want. I have tried visualization and scripting and it didn't work for me. I just want to manifest a better job and I want a commitment from my boyfriend. We have been together for 5 years now and I want him to propose, but I feel like it's not important to him and it irritates me because I don't think I should have to tell him. All right, so Naomi, thank you for your question. And after you watch this video, you will be able to start manifesting the things you want. So just make sure that you do these 5 steps exactly the way I'm going to show you in this video. Let's get started. Step 1. Step 1 is to write down a short statement of where you are just now. In your case, Naomi, it's going to sound like, I am unhappy because my boyfriend isn't proposing. Step 2. So what is step 1? It's just simply a statement of where you are. Exactly. Say it exactly the way it is and feel the discomfort that comes with saying it that way. Step 2 is to ask yourself the question, what is it that I do want? In your case, Naomi, the answer is going to be, I want to be married. Skip all the steps in between because the steps in between don't matter. What you're really looking for is that commitment of marriage. So focus on the end result that you want and keep it really short. So step 2 for you will be the clear statement, I want to be married. Step 3 is to affirm, I am unlimited. I can have, be, or do anything I want. Beautiful words from Abraham. Now, when you say these words, your mind is going to ask you, oh yeah, you think you can manifest this? You don't know how to manifest. You're a failure at it. You have not had any success at all. That's what your logical mind is going to tell you. Now, this is the step that a lot of people don't understand fully and miss out. I don't see a lot of teachers teaching it. When your mind comes up with that objection, you have to have an answer ready. And the answer that you're going to have ready is to say things like, I can do this because no one is more willing to do the work than I am. I really, really want this. My friends didn't know how to do it either. They learned it, and if they can learn it, I can learn it too. Then you tell yourself, there are many things that I've learned in life that I didn't know before. I learned to talk, I learned to write, I went to school, I learned how to use a computer, I learned to cook, I learned to tie my shoelaces. You didn't know those things before, you learned them. I have learned many complicated things in the past, just like this. This is just one more thing that I have to learn. And I'm willing to put in the work. Universe, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get this thing that I want. So this is step 3, and it is called soothing, making yourself feel better, telling yourself that it is possible for you to manifest what you want. Step 4. Step 4 is asking yourself a question. And the question you ask yourself is, what is the problem here? what is the law of attraction based problem? And the answer is, well, I'm feeling irritation, whereas I should be feeling appreciation, because I know, because I understand law of attraction, I know that appreciation gets me the things that I want. Gratitude gets me the things that I want. So I should be appreciating my boyfriend and my life so that I can feel better. And because I know that when I feel better, I manifest the things that I want. The universe will bring me what I want when I'm high on the emotional scale. And that's the missing piece. I'm not being able to appreciate my boyfriend just now. So now that you know what you have to do, now you have to do it. So you've got to appreciate your boyfriend and write down at least 10 things that you like about him. So you're going to say things like, my boyfriend is a really nice guy. He's been consistent. We've been together for 5 years. He's very kind and loving. We enjoy doing so many things together. I love how generous he is, etc., etc., etc. I want you to make sure you put down at least 10 things. Okay? Step 5, the last and most important step of all, is to hand it over to the universe. Hand it over to the universe. The universe, you've got to tell yourself, this is your self-talk, has to be, the universe knows what I want and knows how to get it for me, and the universe wants me to have the things that I want. There is nothing more for me to do now. I've done my job. My job was to find appreciation. My job was to ask the universe for help, find appreciation, and I've done all of those things. I am now handing this task over to the universe and trusting in the wisdom of all there is to help me manifest what I want. My work is done and I do not need to think about it anymore. And so once you say that, now you need to focus on staying in a place of appreciation and trust. Appreciation for what? Appreciation for everything in your life, not just your boyfriend. Appreciation for who you are, where you live, the work that you do, the money that you have, the food that you eat, everything. You see, this is what it means to let go. Let go means I'm going to let go thinking about it. I'm not letting go my desire. I'm just letting go thinking about it. Why? Because I've asked the universe to look after this for me. So I don't need to think about it anymore. Humans have developed this tendency to keep thinking about the things that we want. And this is the biggest problem for humanity, because manifestation happens quickly, almost instantaneously, when we stop thinking. And so once you do complete this process, my dear, then your job boils down to just one step. And that step is appreciation. Just keep appreciating. Anytime you find irritation coming up, stop yourself and say, nope, I've handed this over to the universe. I don't need to think about it. I don't need to get upset about it. It's going to be done, because no one can do it better than the universe. So, Naomi, I hope, I'm just going back to your question, I hope that this helps you find peace in your heart, because when you find peace in your heart, you are well on your way to manifesting the thing that you want. Now, the second thing that you've asked for help with is to manifest a better job. And what I'm going to ask you to do now is to take these 5 steps and apply them towards that goal. Now, before I close this call, I want to remind you all that you can send in your questions or post a comment below with your question, and I will pick it up and respond as soon as I possibly can. The 5-step process that I've offered here today actually comes from this book, Thrive. And I wrote this book way back, I believe in 2015. Yes, in 2015. So it is detailed in here along with visual depiction of how the law of attraction works. There are diagrams that tell you what to do, how to do it. So if you want a better understanding of how law of attraction works and you really want to understand it in depth, go grab this book. I know that you will benefit from it. So guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope you found this of value, and please subscribe